Imagine a world where high-speed internet is accessible to all, regardless of location. That's the vision of SpaceX's Starlink project. At its core, Starlink is a revolutionary project that seeks to build a constellation of satellites, aiming to bring global broadband internet coverage to every corner of our planet. From the most bustling cities to the most remote villages, Starlink is determined to bridge the digital divide. Now, let's delve into the progress that Starlink has made so far. In the last few years, Starlink has made significant strides in achieving its mission. The Starlink Constellation, a term we use to describe the cluster of Starlink satellites orbiting our planet, has seen exponential growth. Just imagine a web of high-speed, low-latency internet providers encircling the globe. Now let's talk numbers. Since the first launch of 60 satellites back in May of 2019, SpaceX has been incredibly busy. Regular launches have become the norm, with Starlink satellites being sent into orbit almost monthly. The frequency of these launches underscores SpaceX's commitment to their vision of global internet coverage. As of now, the number of Starlink satellites in orbit is well into the thousands. Yes, you heard it right, thousands. Each one of these satellites plays a crucial role in expanding the coverage and improving the service. The more satellites, the broader the coverage and the more robust the network. But it's not just about quantity. The quality of the internet service is of paramount importance. And with each launch, SpaceX is learning, adapting, and improving. The more experience they gain, the better the technology becomes. This constant evolution is what makes the Starlink project so fascinating and so promising. What's more, SpaceX's endgame isn't just to blanket the Earth with satellites. The company has plans to extend its coverage beyond our pale blue dot. Yes, we're talking about providing internet service to Mars and the Moon. Sounds like science fiction, right? But with SpaceX, science fiction has a knack for becoming science fact. So, what's the progress towards global coverage? Well, Starlink is already providing service in several countries, and with each new launch, this list is rapidly expanding. From the rural areas of North America to the remote locations in Australia, Starlink is making high-speed internet accessible to all. With the rapid deployment of satellites, Starlink is inching closer to its vision every day. This isn't just about providing internet service, it's about connecting people, bridging gaps, and making the world a little smaller, a little more accessible. And for that, we have Starlink to thank. But what does this mean for global internet coverage? Let's dive in. Picture a world map and start filling in the regions where Starlink now provides services. It's like watching the globe light up with newfound connectivity. From the icy expanses of Siberia to the sun-baked Australian outback, from the remote islands of the Pacific to the urban jungles of New York, Starlink's footprint has expanded rapidly. Now let's zoom in on rural and remote areas. These are places where traditional internet service providers have struggled to reach, leaving residents digitally disconnected. But Starlink is changing that narrative. Communities that were once cut off are now being brought into the global conversation. Farmers in the Midwest, researchers in Antarctica, villagers in the Amazon rainforest. They're all now just a click away from the rest of the world. And it's not just about access, it's about quality too. Starlink has been lauded for its speed and reliability. Imagine downloading a full-length movie in seconds, or having a seamless video call from a boat in the middle of the Atlantic. That's the kind of service Starlink is offering. Its low Earth orbit satellites have significantly reduced latency, providing a smoother and faster internet experience. But it's important to note that Starlink's impact goes beyond the individual user. It's about societal transformation. Schools in remote areas can now access a wealth of online educational resources. Telemedicine becomes a reality in distant communities, potentially saving lives. Businesses in rural areas can tap into global markets, spurring economic growth. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. There are challenges to overcome, from regulatory hurdles to concerns about space debris. But the potential benefits are immense, and the promise of global internet coverage is too tantalizing to ignore. In essence, Starlink is not just changing the game, it's rewriting the rules. It's bringing the internet to every corner of the globe, democratizing access to information, and opening up a world of opportunities. Starlink's impact on global internet coverage is profound, and we're only just beginning to see the ripple effects. The Starlink project isn't just about launching satellites, it's also about advancing technology. This statement couldn't be truer. The technology behind Starlink is a marvel in itself, a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of progress. The brilliance of Starlink lies in its network of phased array antennas. These antennas are essentially a cluster of small antennas that function as a single unit. Unlike traditional antennas, which require physical movement to change direction, phased array antennas can electronically steer their focus. This allows the Starlink satellites to maintain a continuous connection with the ground stations as they orbit the Earth. But it's not just about ground-to-satellite communication. The Starlink satellites also communicate with each other. They use laser links to pass data from one satellite to another, creating an interconnected web of information delivery in space. This minimizes the time it takes for data to travel, resulting in lower latency and faster internet speeds. And the innovation doesn't stop there. SpaceX is constantly looking for ways to upgrade and improve the Starlink system. They've been working on reducing the size and cost of the user terminals, making the technology more accessible to the masses. They're also looking to increase the data capacity of the satellites, enabling them to handle more traffic and provide better service. Recently, SpaceX announced they are developing a new version of the Starlink satellite that will be capable of providing internet service to airplanes, ships, and other moving vehicles. This opens up a whole new set of possibilities, from in-flight Wi-Fi to internet access in remote and underserved areas. Through these advancements, SpaceX is not only reshaping the internet landscape, but also pushing the boundaries of space technology. They're proving that the sky is not the limit when it comes to innovation. In fact, it's just the beginning. And remember, every technological leap brings us closer to a world where high-speed, reliable internet is accessible to everyone, everywhere. Through technological innovation, Starlink is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And we can't wait to see what they'll come up with next. So what's next for Starlink? As we look to the horizon, the future of Starlink appears brighter than a supernova. SpaceX's ambitious project has already revolutionized global connectivity, but they're not stopping there. With a constellation of thousands of satellites orbiting our planet, the potential for further growth is as vast as the cosmos itself. One of the exciting prospects on the Starlink roadmap is the expansion of services. While the primary focus has been providing high-speed internet access to remote areas, the potential for broader applications is enormous. From enhanced GPS capabilities to advanced meteorological data collection, Starlink could redefine the way we interact with technology and our planet. Another key aspect of Starlink's future is potential collaborations. Picture this: a world where SpaceX partners with leading tech companies to integrate Starlink's capabilities into their services. Imagine streaming your favorite movies in the middle of the Sahara Desert, or video calling your family from the summit of Mount Everest. The possibilities are as boundless as the stars themselves. Starlink's expansion could also have a significant impact on other industries. For instance, the telecommunication industry could see a radical shift as Starlink provides affordable, high-speed internet to regions previously underserved. This could level the playing field, fostering competition and driving innovation. Moreover, the global economy could also benefit from Starlink's growth. Improved internet access means more opportunities for e-commerce, remote work, and digital education, leading to economic growth, especially in areas that have been held back by limited connectivity. And let's not forget the technological advancements. As Starlink continues to grow, so does the technology that supports it. From more efficient satellite designs to cutting-edge user equipment, we can expect a wave of innovation that could change the way we think about space technology. In summary, the future of Starlink is a fascinating journey of exploration and discovery. It's about pushing boundaries, challenging the status quo, and redefining our relationship with technology and space. The future of Starlink is as limitless as the universe it operates in. In a world ever more dependent on connectivity, Starlink is leading the charge towards a future where high-speed internet is available to all. This year, we've seen significant strides in the expansion of the Starlink Constellation, revolutionizing global internet coverage. The vision of Starlink is not just a dream, but a rapidly unfolding reality. This is a game changer, a leap towards a digitally inclusive world. The Starlink Constellation, a testament to human innovation, is lighting up the digital universe, one satellite at a time.